Now this really caught me off guard. When I read this, man, this is what tells me that Crime Watch Daily is serious about what they're trying to accomplish, man. Like they want to grow or something. They want to get big because they're just doing dangerous shit, man. Listen to this. Returning in a showcased new role is special correspondent Elizabeth Smart. Does anybody, if you remember her, right? She was the one abducted from Salt Lake City at the age of 14, and didn't she like had to live there a couple years, the kidnapper or something? But anyway, a freaking crime victim as a special correspondent. Oh my God, these guys are freaking serious, dude. These guys are serious. Then they bring on Chris Hansen, and they're like, "Yeah, Chris, we'll put your name on it." These guys are dangerous in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Dangerous in a good way. Wow. Smart will bring her powerful life story and unique point of view to help tell other survivors' stories and to be an advocate for victims. Okay, wow. Wow. Amazing. Okay. Okay, no, here we go. Here we go. This is where you start to find out, a little more about this show. I did not know this. Crime Watch Daily with Chris Hansen. They're already, man, I could swear it didn't say that. Or if it did, I read it as Crime Watch Daily with Chris Hansen, as opposed to the title, uh, is a nationally syndicated is nationally syndicated on Tribune-owned stations. So what is Chicago Tribune, New York Tribune, Los Angeles Tribune? There, there we go. Do your math. While the show remains maintains its newsroom in Los Angeles. Wow, Chris Hansen was like, "Yo, dog, I got my house here. I got my life here. I am moving out to Cali, man. I'm here. We got the technology. I'm staying in New York. So, dude, it's the ultimate Stone Phillips effect. He's not even down there with the rest of the reporters. Oh no. Wow, Chris is balling hard. Man, he's balling harder than Stone Phillips, man. So much harder than Stone Phillips. Wow. So, Crime Watch Daily with Chris Hansen is nationally syndicated on, I'm assuming, Los Angeles Tribune? Tribune owned stations in 30 markets, including New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago. The show is also cleared on additional stations representing 99% of the country. Oh, this could get big, dude. This could get big. Theoretically speaking, 99% of the country? What? Oh man, I tell you, oh. But that's the thing, though. You gotta keep them coming. You got, it's the next, what do you call it? Bust or whatnot has got to already, if not already in the works, be getting in the works when you get the first. Well, first you gotta pay. You gotta make all them mugs and T-shirts and shit. That's the first thing. Or people are gonna have an uprising, Chris. I'm telling you, man, they're gonna have an uprising if they don't get their goddamn coffee mugs, man. But see, that's the thing. Is it going to be called Hansen versus Predator inside that show? I'm thinking, in my mind, I'm wondering, well, maybe they would call it that, just like they called. Well, yeah, why not? Exactly, exactly. Like To Catch a Predator was the name of the show within Dateline. This would be Hansen versus Predator within Crime Watch. But I guarantee you, Chris, I think in his soul of souls, wants to get away from doing that. And I bet if he could find somebody that could take the reins and do, they would change up the name of the Predator segment, and I guarantee he wants to get away from that. I'm sure. He wants to be pure Stone Phillips. Right now he's like 95% Stone Phillips, because as long as he's out there actually doing the stories, he's not gone full Stone Phillips. So I guarantee he probably wants to get away from that, and this is a way to maybe attempt to do that. But he's got to find a replacement, dude. And it's got to be the right one. It's got to be the right one. So keep going here. Okay, here we go. Show is produced by Telepictures Productions. Now you remember the advertisement said IMG. Whoa, look at this. Okay, so the show Crime Watch Daily, produced by Telepictures Productions, distributed by Warner Brothers Domestic Television Distribution. Oh, and she herself is also, I guess, a money person. They all three serve as executive. Oh, I think it was up there. It was creator slash executive producer. So who's the producer? Is it Oh, duh, I'm a dummy. Telepictures Productions. Oh, this stuff's fascinating. The chains and the way everything kind of connects together. So they bumped up to 10 comments. Okay, that's cool. I think it's the same amount as the last time I was here. Now, here's where you start to get some insights. This guy, Dave Guyette. What a name, right? Guy. This guy. He probably doesn't know my channel, so he would think I'm insulting him. I'm actually not. But anyway, look what he says. I hope Matt Doran is still on, as well as most of the others. I dislike how we were all left hanging as to when the show would be back. Now, see what I'm saying? See, the show has its own kind of following going on, and then there was a money issue or something. There was some issue, and the show like ended and was hanging, and now it's coming back, and it's coming back with Chris Hansen on the grill, not the cooking grill, the like a Mercedes Benz grill. Uh, it's insulting to just go into reruns as long as they have. Cheesy. So I can only assume that season 1 was like not just last year, it was probably year before last or even year before that, because he says to go into reruns as long as they have. Cheesy. Okay, Gujovi, I totally agree. He says, I also have not been impressed with Killer Instinct. Ooh. Ooh, talking smack. Well, I don't know. I thought it was pretty good, man. It's just for me, you just want a certain thing. If you go to a crack dealer for crack, you go to a pot dealer for pot. I don't go to a pot dealer and say, "Hey man, you got crack." He's going to send you to somebody else. I go to Chris Hansen for my crack. You know what I'm saying? So Killer Instinct, I mean, is I only thought they made a couple of shows. I don't know. But the ones I saw, they were watchable. But it's, what was it? It was, the one with the chick that was like, I don't know. It's always the women getting hurt by men. It's terrible. It's embarrassing. But so anyway, Chris's new show, Killer Instinct. Oh no, he's totally attacking it. Almost all are rehashed stories from other ID shows. Okay, and yeah, it's Killer Instinct on identification reports, or I forget the name of it. It's so that was tough critic right there. There's some harsh criticism. That's the power of the internet right there, man. People can tell you straight up what they think. Okay, Web Varkarian. I'm glad. Oh, here we go. Some positive. But now you notice the theme though. Well, let me. I'll cover that when I get further down. I'm glad he'll be joining the show. So now we got a positive one. That's an awesome addition. I think adding his name to the show's name is overdoing it. Oh, come on, dog. I thought you were on our side. Yeah, yeah. I said there's going to be some controversy, man. There's going to be some controversy. See, I'm glad he'll be joining the show. That's an awesome addition. I think adding his name to the show's name is overdoing it, though. It's too long, and I feel it is an insult. Now, remember this phrase: insult to the current team. Oh, ooh. Think about it. Chris won't even relocate the Cali, dude. Ooh, ooh. You know Matt Duran is pissed, man. Oh no, this is it. This is it. It's also a virtual, I would have put bitch slap. It's a virtual bitch slap in the face to the hardworking people that got the show this far. See what I'm saying? You get a sense of the history now. You're like, this is what's blowing my mind. I'm like, wow, this show has not only a history, it's got a fan base of, oh, what's this? Chris is not okay, he meant to say prima donna, but adding his name was overkill. Ouch. Ouch. So, see, you can get a sense that these people have been with this show from the beginning. You know. Okay, I agree 100%. I hope the team is okay with this decision. Dude, Maybe the other 3 or 4 are, but I guarantee you, Matt Duran, I think, is pissed because Matt Duran, you get a sense from these that he was kind of the up and coming star, man. He was going to get his Stone Phillips moment, and he was going to move to New York, and these fucking other bitches are going to be stuck in Cali. Because I guarantee you, man, if you actually live there like a regular workaday Joe, dude, I bet Cali and that whole Los Angeles, Hollywood area sucks. I bet it sucks so bad. That's why everybody wants to get famous, is to get the fuck out of there. It must be horrifying. Must be. It's like New York City. You're like, yeah, I bet it'd be cool until you meet people or work with people that are from New York City, and they'll tell you what the truth is. And the truth, ooh, that well, think about it. That's why all these people live. Like Chris Hansen takes an hour-long train drive. Up to New York and shit. Okay, let me do a time check. Okay. I agree 100%. I hope the team is okay with this decision. Yeah, at least one of them is not. Because honestly, it's really insulting to just add someone new and add their name to the show's title just because they're already famous. Ooh. And that's what I'm saying. Chris, show some respect. Hit the gym, dog. Hit the gym, man. Hit the gym, man. Get a personal trainer. Eat plant-based foods. I'm telling you. Okay, show some respect. Hit that gym, man. Show that team that you're serious, man. That you do respect them. Be like, I'm gonna make myself as beautiful as y'all, cause they're young, dude. They're young. You know. Okay. Finally, a date for new shows. See, these people are waiting for the new Crime Watch Daily, like we're waiting for Chris Hansen. I think it's going to be this, like, when two galaxies collide, and it's like, oh my God, as a TCAPper, are we going to have to hold our heads down or duck and cover? Like, if people get on this comment section and start saying weird shit, or weird stuff. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm not gonna get on there and say nothing. I mean, I'm doing I'm doing what I'm doing. But still, these guys are. Look at this. Look at this response. This guy really cares, man. Okay, let's go deep dive this. Finally, a date for new shows. I knew they would be. I knew they'd be making some changes. Matt Doran, hopefully will be correspondent on a regular basis, not just on a whim. Yes, I agree it's overkill adding Chris Hansen's name to the show. But hey, though, I'm going to play devil's advocate and say, hey, dude, we're trying to take this show, like they said, to the next level. The quickest way, it's the steroids. It's steroids. It's the same equivalent. It's a form of steroid. You put that on there, you're getting something happening. And hey, if Chris is confident enough in himself, you could let the show get big enough and then take his name off. Yeah, sure. And why would you do that? On your way out. Oh, no. I know exactly. Ruin it for your replacement. Oh, no. I know that's Chris's plan. Because that's how diabolical I would be. I would make it this big, magnanimous gesture to take my name off a year out, knowing that I was going to retire out in a year or leave the show. And then, like, that final year just be it known only as Crime Watch Daily. And then no one would be able to have their name associated with it unless they brought on Stone Phillips. Oh, I could see Chris dropping his iced tea on Long Island or wherever it is he lives at, dude. He would be so pissed. Crime Watch Daily with Stone Phillips. Oh, he would be so mad. Oh my God. Unfortunately, the predatory stories will not capture me on a regular status basis if majority of them deal with children. Well, they don't. They deal with decoys. You know, and see that's the thing. Okay, this is what I was getting to. The theme. These guys really don't give a damn about Chris Hansen. I mean, if these guys were T-cappers, the phrase TCAP in capital letters would be just peppered all over the place. These guys are not Chris Hansen fans. They're aware of who he is, obviously. But, yeah, they might respect the fame, but not the game. Hopefully, Matt Doran requested this shift change highly unlikely. Okay, well, obviously not, because see that's here. See how many times now Matt Doran's name? You could do a gorilla chat on this thing, and you'd see his name pops up like 3 times, probably as many times as Chris Hansen's does. But but isn't it funny how they refer to him as Chris? Isn't that neat? How Chris Hansen has that kind of first name basis, with people. They call him Chris. So hopefully Matt Doran requested this shift change, but it's highly yeah, I know how it is. You get to type in, you forget phrases, but freaking proofread, okay? Hopefully Matt Doran requested this shift change, which we know he didn't. But it's highly unlikely because too many folks complained about his Australian accent. What? What? Oh wow. See, there's a history to this show. That's what it makes me think that this show really does have a chance. It's got an organic history. It's got a tale to tell. And what if it turns out that like Chris Hansen becomes like the Jon Stewart, right? Because the Daily Show, Jon Stewart on the Daily Show, he was actually the second host. I forget the other guy's name. I'm really getting bad with names. But there was a host for one season, and then season two or whenever it was, Jon Stewart came on, and then the rest is history. So, interesting. Too many people complained about his Australian accent. I don't remember that from the last time I read this. Don't feel the chemistry with Chris Hansen. Ooh, what? And see, that goes back to the point that he needs to hit the goddamn gym. Fucking Lauren Armstrong is living proof that if you work out and get a prison body, right? When you re-enter into the world, dude, I guarantee you the he was showered with roses and flower petals from a great many of people. Not the hardcoreists. We know that. You've seen the comment section YouTube. But I myself was shocked. I was like, "What?" No lie. No lie. I was just like, "What?" Holy shit, I was expecting this just, whatever, so yeah, and part of why this guy's not feeling, or no, Alyssa Taylor, my bad, uh doesn't feel the chemistry. Well, yeah, yeah, hit the gym, Chris. God, plant-based foods, I'm telling you, man, it's not what you're thinking. The shit, they're getting good with it now, and you can eat so much of it, and you're like, oh my god. Okay, and she will test drive this season's new format, etc. But see, she's not a T. See, it's the T-cappers, man. The T-cappers are gonna swarm on this shit, man. They're totally gonna swarm. A lot of these people are just not really feeling Chris. If nominated for an Emmy again, don't think because of revamping in program. So I think she means the show Crime Watch Daily has won an Emmy. She doesn't think so because of revamping in program. Rather, they had it right the first time. I don't know what that sentence means. Reconstruct. Other opinions I have will be kept quiet as they don't add to the conversation. Dude, there's plenty of conversation to be had over here, dog. We will talk your ear off. But see, she's talking about Crime Watch Daily. That's the thing. It's like, wow, these people aren't freaking out because well, obviously they're not. They're not really into TCAP, but maybe, just maybe. You know how they say, if we could save one life, if we could bring over one person into TCAPism or anything, or into pornography, or into was it Refnarianism? Was it Stacy Refinarian? It's Rastafarian. Refinarian. Damn it! I need to know my sects better. Anyway. Oh, Hansen has moved on from that pedophile thing. He's trying to. This pedophile thing is a stepping stone, and he's doing like a 90% Stone Phillips, and he's hoping to achieve 100% Stone Phillips. This sucks. Now see these females, or at least these female avatars, are dude, they like Matt Duran. I love Matt Duran. I mean, come on, that looks legitimate to me. I mean, shoot. I'd engage in a chat log. No, it's just, she looks age, right? I guess. This sucks. Oh, I love Matt Duran as the host. Oh no, look at that. I didn't think about that. CWD, it's so close. Wow. Actually, if you were to try to throw an A in there, it would be after the W, right? Crime Watch Daily. So it'd be CWAD. Pretty close to COD, though. Wow. Yeah, I bet Matt Doran has his followers and his team of reporters. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, tension, tension, tension. I think there's going to be that Stone Phillips. Like maybe Matt Duran can get gangster with shit, and maybe Matt Duran can get gangster and be like take over some of that Predator shit, get a fan base following, and then take over, man. But I don't see that happening though. I don't know. But see how she references his team of reporters and his team of reporters were cool. It may be time for me to move on from that show. Boo. Wow. See? Obviously not a fan of TCAP. Not a TCAPper at all. Not a learnographer. Definitely not a what's the other one? Refnefarian. Wolenites. You got your Wariists. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, look at this. It's another chick, dude. Another chick. Oh, they got to keep Matt around. Maybe build him up into something. Put him in the same gym with Chris, because you see his picture. He could use to work out a little bit, man. Just a little bit. Not as much as Chris needs to do, but if they work together, dude. And if Matt Doran isn't doing that Illuminati anti-Stone Phillips shit that Chris Hansen was doing back in the day, but Chris in his heyday, Chris can have a second heyday. Everybody gets a second heyday, man. Goodbye, Crime Watch Daily. Matt Duran was the only reason I started watching. Wow. Wow. Matt will still be on the show. His stories were so good. Oh, it's this guy. I'm looking forward to seeing handsome Chris Hansen hosting your show. Ooh, I hope she's down with his new anti-metrosexual look. It's the anti-metrosexual. I hope she's seen his new look. And that's all I can say about that, man. It just facts is what facts is. Send the former host, Matt Dorn, back to where his phony self came from. Ooh, Matt Doran slam, dude. He and his crew are not reporters but wannabes. Ouch. Ooh, that hurts, man. So much conflict. Is Matt still going to be on the show? Another female. It does say in the story that he is still going to be on the show. Or he is still on the show. I am really glad. I really liked him. Dude, you got to keep Matt around. You got to, dude. He's got the pull, man. People, no hate on the dudes, but the chicks, man. If you get the chicks, you get everybody else, dude. Because what do guys follow? Yeah, the chicks. This dude, Matt Duran, has some pull, man. He's got some magnetism. Okay, I'm really glad. I really liked him. I would definitely miss him if he wasn't on the show. Yeah, use Matt Duran to keep the others on, and then, us TCAPers and learnographers and wariest, we need to somehow pick off the low-lying fruit and draw them in to our community and get them to watching the Hansen versus Predator segments. See, I was always under the impression it was going to be a Hansen versus Predator independent show, but I see what's happening now. They were shopping it to networks, and this is how this is fascinating to watch, because those of us who follow the show, I've learned a lot. Quite a bit of how packaging works and all this kind of stuff. It's really neat. Oh, this is great. Looking forward to it. And then we got one more comment. I think that's going to wrap it up. Nope, that's it. Okay. Oh, wow. Crime Watch map. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. See detailed information about recent crime in your neighborhood. Be a Crime Watch Daily Insider. You see how this page and this show is trying to draw you in, Crime Watch maps. Become a daily insider. They're using all the psychological tools, dude. These guys are dangerous and they're serious. But there was something else I wanted to look at. Okay, whoa, I thought that was the rabbi, a young Rabbi David Gay. Oh, look at this. Look at these stories. Oh no, these are just news stories. See, that's the thing. If you want to see the show, you got to see it on TV. So let me do a time check.